following the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
29 is the mic. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Hey, we're good.
Play action. Now Wentz. Uncorks one for Davis. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 40 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Carr to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike's 50. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Sponge. No. Mike 50. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Get down.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Jones breaking from the contact. And he gets this one down to the 24. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Charlie.
Carr now on first down. Got his man. It's Williams. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Jet, express. Hey, Foxtrot.
Again, it's Carr. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Here we go. 180. Mike 50. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Under 10, under 10, 10. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Deuce right, Chief. Express. Play to one. Bravo.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
93.
Kill.
Go.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo!
March 50. Hey, we got to get this stop here.
From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr. It's caught. Jones. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes goes down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Throwing is Wentz. Dancing to his left. Now, and it's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 43 yards. To throw, it's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
On 2nd and goal, Ajayi, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Boston Scott taking it in. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
180. 180. We're good. We're good. 180. Later one.
Hey, exit.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Mike, 53. 50.
Express.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. It's complete to Jones. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Wentz now on first down. It's caught by Jackson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Wentz going to throw, and he's going to go down again. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Wentz now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Take 4, take 4.
Easy, kill, kill.
Carr gives to Rashard, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
29.
To throw is Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards that time.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run with Jacobs, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They come out here in the I. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They go with Jacobs. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot. Listen, anytime you take a knee...